Oh, hi everybody. I just want to make a quick video about an air quality monitor I bought on Aliexpress. Nowadays it's fairly difficult to measure what I need to measure, that's called ozone levels. So I previously bought an ozone meter and it died, the ozone sensor died. Here's a quick view of the ozone meter here, which I've been using in the past. Beautiful orange unit here. You turn the power on. It's unfortunately still tells me the temperature and the humidity, which is quite high today. It's raining outside, but the ozone levels stay approximately at 0.9 to 0.11 no matter how much ozone it gets. So I thought, well, I might just buy a new meter because spare parts are quite expensive. I had it apart and the ozone sensor appears to have died. So I thought, well, just go to Aliexpress and buy something, maybe a different product, different brand, and it will tell us how it goes. So what we're going to do today is, of course, solve a problem here of measuring ozone. So what I have here for approximately 105 Australian dollars is an air quality monitor that claims to measure ozone. So quick unboxing here, taking this thing out here, and this comes in a box with a USB cable which goes to micro A, which is quite ancient standard. Of course this is old stock, and this is the instruction manual that come with here, so I'm not lying, it's definitely an ozone meter instruction manual. But it insert batteries, and of course the wonderful exciting thing of taking, well, I've tried to take the display protection off. It just shows you how old the socket is. That actually falls apart. So the on switch, pressing the button here, it makes a beep. Absolutely no display comes up. I have complained to Aliexpress. They asked me to send in a video, which I did not once but twice and 3 times. And the vendor, which of course is a dropshipper, claims that this wasn't good enough proof for him, so he basically, after many times for a backwards, settled on a 50% money back, which is not really nice for an old dead product. But dropshipping means that one person sells it, another one ships it, and of course if the unit arrives dead, well, you know, the one who cashed in the money obviously don't want to make a loss, so it's always troublesome doing dropshipping. Quickly taking the old one apart here to see what the possible cause could be here. If that screw comes out, it's got one center screw where you have to literally destroy the label, and when you do that, I don't know, there's a couple of more screws on the bottom here, so taking them out as well. This is how I repair a cheap instrument. This one came from, I believe, eBay. Yeah, it worked for a while. I probably gave it too much ozone. When you pull the part here, it's got a battery, lithium-ion battery that runs on. It's got a sensor over here for temperature and humidity, and I believe this one here is the ozone sensor, which I probably gave it too much ozone. So today we are going to make one good instrument, hopefully this one, out of the other one that doesn't work. So this is going to be our donor unit here, so it's pretty crappy. Got another couple of screws here, one screw each side. It doesn't actually have a rechargeable battery. Should have never bought this to start with. It's very small inside, just an LCD display and an old-fashioned USB connection on the bottom. So if I take these screws out here, I hope my camera will autofocus on this. This will get us a bit of an idea of what's inside this unit here. Being a Sunday morning, sorry for a shake, it's another basic setup. Oh yeah, we do have actually a battery which I've charged, and we have the connection which, okay, let's be an environment sensor on this side here, and we have the same ozone sensor here which has, I believe, 6 connections. So what I got to do is unsolder this, mark it as a good one, solder the other one, put this one in the other one, And look at this, it's actually got another gas sensor here. Gotta read the instructions, and you can see by the color of the glue here, this thing has been in stock for a long time, and even though the glue is not on the circuit board, glue only changes color after it's been in storage, so the battery is glued down in the same way. It did charge up here. I measured the voltage, so there's definitely a fault in the unit. Quick read on the manual here. Ozone meter instruction manual, 3.5-inch LCD display, atmospheric pressure 86 kilopascal to 106 kilopascal, detection method for O3, electrochemistry, sampling time 1.5 seconds, and of course it can also measure temperature from -10 to +50, relative humidity 20 to 85%, and the rest is less. Well, the only other thing that matters here is the concentration unit for ozone, O3, and it has ppm. That's all it will tell you. The value it gives you. Comes with a 2000 milliampere lithium-ion battery, a 5-volt DC charging via micro USB port, and the whole thing weighs 160 grams. So unfortunately, that's the dead one. That's going to be the butchered unit today. Okay, on my thermal silicon mat here, which is a baking mat from the grocery store. They had them on special, so for $1 Australian you could get them on special. So I've got a few spare ones just in case I burn one up. And they do insulate my dodgy soldering. So I'm gonna unsolder this little ozone sender, and we'll mark it as bad. I will do this right for a start with, and every time you don't, oops, sorry, X marks the spot. It's a bad one. Alright, I'll upload this video and I come back as a second version, which you can then tell how the repair went. Thanks so much for watching, and please stand by for the next video showing the actual repair.